care. Niggas they ain't care. What's up? 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 Stream. I think it's the Buckler website, right? What's up, YouTube land? What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We ain't. But hold up. Hold up. This is the site. Crap. I should have been paying attention. I should have been paying attention. Are we live on YouTube or no? This ain't what I want. This ain't what I want. Hold up. Okay, we live. Oh, that's very awkward. Inception! Oh, here it is. Battle change. Is it not battle change? I thought they just said it was battle change. This is a maintenance. I don't know. See, this is 5. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay. It's the patch, y'all. Hold up. But I don't got my chats right. Let me get my chats right. Excuse me. Excuse me twice. Because I'm live on both, but I don't see... Where's... Where would it be? I'm confused. Because I can't see the YouTube chat. Is there a way to... Alright, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. But I'm still good though, right? Okay, we still good. I don't know why it's not on my joint. That's so weird to me. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe no one's citing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It says I'm live on both. I don't know. Let's go over this patch, shall we? Overall, our focus at the end of the content year was various characters tuning and alternating additions to alterations to the general strategy of the game throughout the number of battle changes. A list of changes and our explanations behind the changes can be found down below. We explain our explanations will help explain our thought process, especially for the adjustments of where the attention is obviously list. So every character got changed too, by the way. Perfect parry. A screen freeze will no longer occur when successfully performing a perfect parry unless correct direction is held. Down back must be held for low attacks, and back must be held for higher overheads. So that's successfully producing a screen freeze. This change is intended to improve the feeling of being receiving end of the perfect parry in response of a number of situations. One, because perfect parry required no additional input. It was too easy of a choice to simply parry the moment the player sees their opponent's move. Another was the drive parry before drive rush, occasionally causing a perfect parry by the chance of being hit. So can you still These kind of accidental perfect parry situations were found and results in frustration players. When a perfect play turned the tide of a match, while we attempt to balance the risk and reward of perfect parry through gauge slash use slash gain, an increasing recovery of drive parry, which was rated still too high on success, and the risk was too low on failure. By requiring additional input alongside its already present timing requirement, we hope to reduce the accidental parries. Perfect parry against projectiles, which produces no screen freeze, has been kept in order to prevent projectiles from becoming overly oppressed. There's already something in my eye and stuff like that too, so it's gonna be a hard read. I ain't gonna lie to you. Adjust the results from perfect parry changes because the perfect parry alterations have made highs and lows more important. Many characters receive changes to their lows to ensure that they're not overly powerful. Okay. This change also means that it would be more difficult to become a perfect parry against attacks out of drive rush. Really? Ooh, I don't know if that's a good change or bad change. I don't know. That seems. Taking this into consideration, crouching medium kicks cannot be canceled into other moves. Crouching medium kicks that cannot be canceled into other moves have been given scaling in order to ease their strength when used off a drive rush, as they could lead to combos and were unsafe. So what is this? What is that? I don't understand this verbiage. That cannot be canceled into other moves by giving. So like, I think Elena has a crouching medium kick that she can't cancel in the drive rush. Does that mean that's going to scale better? Is that what they're alluding to, or is it any crouching medium kick? Because I don't know. I can't think of characters that don't have a low forward drive rush. Like I get they want to prevent that. Is that what that's saying? In anticipation of long-reaching lows becoming a powerful way to begin offense, characters that are able to cancel their crouching medium kicks will no longer be able to evade opponent's throw after having their drive rush. What? So are they saying that if I cancel, because I think it's like you had to hold that. You had to hold a crouching low forward into drive rush jab. Are they saying that person that's on the receiving end of that could throw this now? Is that what that's trying to allude to? Attack sequences using crouching light kicks from close range have also received changes. Because of the perfect parry reversal strikes, it was common to have crouching light kicks perfect parry while trying to check their opponent's wake up. This combined with the fact that most light punches resulted in more advantage, the crouching light kicks were considered a low property move. The change of the perfect parry, these attacks should see more use. We have also made it to where it's more likely. So is that saying that you'll get more use out of, like, say, hitting a crouching light kick on the third string than like crouching medium kick to? Because like if you use a crouching medium kick, you're gonna do it to cancel the drive rush. So there was really no point in using the crouching light kick. So is that what it's saying? Yeah. So this is the lane of change where you'll get for teching, you'll get drive gauge and super meter. Super meter is crazy though. That's where it's like, oof. Okay. A classic defensive strategy was to perform a delayed throw escape after blocking. For instance, this was a strong option against both strike and throw, but it provided difficulty to turn the fight around in favor of the attacker. Or simply wait and attack with attempts in side risk reward. As defense is measured against throws, players could also backdash or jump to get better rewards, which meant an option. Yeah. In order to provide players with another valuable close range option when on defense, we decided to give more resources upon a successful throw escape. This will be a huge boon for a player, especially just before hitting burnout. See, I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder how much are they really gonna give you, and then how much are they gonna give you burnt out? And can become a valid option to get out of tight situations. Sweet. Along with the reducing the hurt box of the first active frame, we made adjustments. Whoa. I wonder if that's gonna make sweeps harder to punish too. We made adjustments so that on a normal or counter hit, players can still perform a recovery. See, I don't know. So unless you're countering a sweep with a sweep, I guess, but like it has to like whiff. Is every other version of a sweep just gonna be normal or counter hit now? So you could like jab, do lights, do DPs, level 1 sweeps. So what are hard knockdowns, I guess? Are they still in the game? By getting a reduced hurt box immediately after the attack startup, although some risks like to miss. It's an attack that can win against other pokes more often. Remember this option when you don't have much health or in a pinch. On the other hand, the move can now be recovered from a normal or counter hit, so your offensive situations after hit is much different. Each character will have a different wake up game plan now, so study up. So this, I get, well, due to this change, the strategy of knocking down an opponent and switching sides before they get up is now gone, except if the attack lands as a punish counter. Oh, so Guile doing like bazooka knee to get on the other side is not a thing no more. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Note that attacks slides along the ground are not subject to this change. Okay, so like what, Chun-Li's crouching medium punch, Blanca slide, all that stuff. Okay. Huh. Modern controls, respectfully, I don't really care about modern controls. So wait, what is this? Corner jump behavior, fix the issue where player 1 and player 2 behavior would differ when performing a forward jump on an opponent who's in the corner of the stage. I think this is the accidental cross-ups. I wonder what the certain characters were. Drive gauge recovery now occurs from frame 11 and later on after moving forward. The cooldown period occurs after immediately performing a overdrive art that is not affected due to the amount of time a drive gauge recovered change in the time slaps. I'd have to see this change because I don't understand this. Is this saying that like after doing the OD move, you don't get to, your meter don't build back up until 11 frames? Is that within the same combo or is that after like the last hit? So I wonder how that works. This is the perfect parry changes. Fix the issue where a buffer input would be completely lost when performing a perfect parry during an attack that has a long buffer input window. I wonder how that's gonna work too. Cause it's like, are we gonna like, if we get the perfect parry, regardless of if we get the screen freeze or not, we're gonna be able to punish it. Like, I know sometimes like that window would be so short that like the only thing I could really do is throw. Granted, if a player was like on top of their P's and Q's, so they could take it, but I don't really care about the sister combos. That's cool. That's cool that they're giving them different jump attacks for modern players. Normal throw. Fix the issue where a throw would miss even in a punish counter situation when perform a normal throw after drive parry. This change affects Aki. Okay. Okay, so bug fixes. Throw escape, okay. Crouching heavy kick. Yeah, I gotta see this one. Okay. So I guess we start with starting with Luke. I think Luke is going to get buffed. I just don't know what kind of buffs he's gonna get. I want to see Jamie. I think Jamie is the one I want to play the most. Because obviously I want to get him to Masters. I do want to see what they do with these characters. I'm just curious. So without further ado, anything one more time, I'm going to check and make sure that I'm streaming on the YouTube. I gotta make sure I'm streaming. Am I streaming on the YouTube? Fufu. Okay, I'm streaming. What up to the 4 views? Yo, y'all in chat? If y'all in chat, put something in chat. Sorry, I did this again. I don't know why I did this again. My fault. I would probably put something in chat. Make sure I'm good. I would put like some music on or something like that, but I don't know how sensitive YouTube is. Maybe we'll go to Twitch side of things. I'm gonna try to read this, but y'all know I'll be tired, and this little ass font on this. I don't know why they do this. I wish it was like a dark version. Okay, with Luke, we revamped some of the details of his combos involving the holding version of the medium flash knuckle, and we tweaked some of his overdrive attacks that weren't seeing much action. In addition, we made small adjustments like tweaking his snapback combo and his combo damage in the corner so he feels better to play. Okay, so medium flash knuckle hold. The perfect version of the medium flash knuckle comes out fast and could be comboed from crouch and heavy punch for big damage, but by removing the combo scaling from the perfect version gives it more of a pronounced difference. So we tweak the attack. So even if you miss the perfect version, if you execute it, your execution is good, the combo will still connect. That's cool. I like that. But I wonder how that scales. Because to go along with this adjustment, we move it be shorter if it collides with drive impact. Wait, what? We remove the tweak where the hold version's recovery would be shorter if it collided with drive impact. So he could cancel it if it collided with drive impact? Is that what they're trying to say? I don't know what they mean by that. What y'all mean? Snapback combo, medium punch. On hit, Luke will gain much more drive gauge than before. Really? And knockdown time has increased, allowing you to do a forward dash into a standing heavy for a kick for a meaty save. Wait. What? So this target combo is the doo. I can see it now. You mean to tell me now he could get a dash, guaranteed dash, into a heavy kick? Into the knee, where you pop up and you do the DP after? Okay. Huh. Light rising uppercut. We greatly increased the combo counter upper value so it could be used in a juggle combo more often. More chances to do it, especially in the corner, which alleviates some frustration for loop players dropping. So I wonder what this means. Can I if I use the medium flash knuckle, right? And then I go into say the light uppercut. Can I do that? Is that a thing off to the bounce? Or I wish I had examples. That'd be like my only thing with this. I just want to make it easier to read. I wish I kind of had more examples. Oh wait. So there's more changes. Okay, so that was just the spark nodes. Okay. See, that's modern. I don't want to. Crouch and light kick. Recovery changed from 12 frames to 11. On hit, changed from 0. And on block, changed to -3. Oh, so this crouch and light kick is safe. But I don't. On 0. I guess basically you could just move if it hits, I guess. I don't understand that change. I get what they did before, but I don't. It being 0 on block is kind of like what? Standing heavy kick. Reduce the hurt box around the feet, upward between 8 and 50. Oh, so this might be better. Well, actually, no, that makes sense because he's like hopping. He's literally doing like a Muay Thai knee, so it kind of makes sense. Outlaw kick. Just on block changes from -5 to -3. Wait, this is safe? Back heavy kick is safe? Reduce the pushback on block. Wait, what? Adjusted so that this moves forward, momentum remains if it's blocked. Oh, performed after driver. I don't know, because he used to do that thing where he would kick you and kind of like fumble and be like weird. So now it's like I don't. Okay, that's interesting. Increase the knockdown time by 1 hit. What was the knockdown time before? Because he could get a dash off now, so that's crazy. Drive gauge increased on the third attack and changed from 400 to damn. So they really want you to use this target combo. Okay. Reduce the hurt box around the arms between the frame before the attack hurt box comes out until the second active frame. Drive gauge reduction on block change from. Oh, that does a lot on block. Am I reading that right? Is that what that means? Does it do that much on block? What the fuck? What's his reduction? No. I don't. Does that mean it's depleting or? Cause I'm confused, gang. I ain't gonna lie. This seemed kind of crazy. Extending the timing, you could cancel into the fatal shot by 5 frames. Oh, so you could hit confirm that more. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Cause man, I might have to play Luke, dog. That's a weird change. Cause like you still, they're basically saying you still get the medium hold knuckle, but only 1 frame. Recovery is no longer reduced when absorbing attack. Okay. That's a weird change then. What the fuck? That was like that? Increase the horizontal blowback distance when it hit an airborne opponent. Huh. To prevent inputs from being switched up due to the opponent's positioning during the recovery. The input now depending on Luke's direction facing. Okay. That's cool. Huh. So this wait, what? This ain't the flip kick, is it? Hey, my boy dropped money. Hold on. Yeah. What is that? A super chat? My brother in Christ. Real Grim. Mixtape dropping soon. Appreciate you, twin. Appreciate you. Hold up. Appreciate that. Okay. So, I think Luke got a lot of stuff. Some of this block stuff kind of seems scary to me. Cause like, what you mean? But this is old, right? This ain't. Well, we're looking at some of the quality of life changes, and they got a lot. So sweeps don't punish counter no more, so you're not locked down hard. I'm only on Luke because I'd be struggling to read or whatever. Perfect parries got changed. It seems like lights are more effective now. Like you can press more lights. It's like an interesting patch. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're on Jamie now. I've been playing Jamie. I got to get Jamie to Masters, so I do think I'm going to do that. I think with Jamie, I kind of want to play some music. I don't know. I hope don't tear me apart. Yeah. Hold up. Where's the playlist at? Sorry, y'all. I guess you can't hear that, huh? Can you hear this music? I guess you, hold on. You hear this, Grim? I'm gonna leave the music off. Maybe if I switch over to just Twitch. Because if I was on Twitch, I'd do it, but I don't know. I don't trust YouTube. I'm hoping. Yeah, I know. I was lurking before I started. I'm hoping they give Jamie some quality of life stuff, but I don't know what he needs. I don't know how to make him a good character. Because level 4 Jamie, kind of crazy. Level 0 Jamie, kind of weak. So I don't know. With Jamie, we look to adjust his standing medium kick. I mean, it's a good button, which was great at controlling the neutral from the mid to long range by increasing its risk when it misses. In addition, we increased the variety of techniques he could use in combat and combos at close range, improving his return when he goes on the offense. Boo! That was a good button, though. Standing medium kick, we adjusted it so that the hurt box when he misses remains for a while, so the abilities on our characters has weakness, but we made it the startup faster so we could combo from crouching light punch or crouching medium punch on punish counter, making it an option when you go in. Because if I remember playing Jamie, his standing medium punch is plus, but you can't cancel it. But his medium kick, you can cancel it. So if it's getting the Cammy treatment of where hers was like plus, or it was like 14 frames of recovery, something crazy like that, and then they made it 17 on whiff, or no, on whiff. I think. I'm not too mad at that. If it's like 3 frames, then it's like I gotta hold that. Free flow strike. The final attack can be canceled into a super art, giving it more utility in its combos. And with the overdrive version, you could cancel it to super art level 2, which makes it a strong offensive option even when the attack is blocked. I wish I knew what the fuck this was. I have no clue what that was. So the modern controls got quality of life stuff. You could do more stuff out of modern controls. Modern controls. I don't know anything about it, so you know what I'm saying, I have to go for a stream for that. Fix the issue where movement speed would decrease if Jamie continues to walk backwards. So he would get slower as he walked backwards. That's weird. Standing medium punch, advantage on hit change from +5 to +6. I don't know if I can't remember if Jamie has a 6 framer or not, but if he has a 6 framer, like if I can do standing medium punches to crouch a medium punch, ooh, I like that. I like it, Picasso. Because usually after you get a standing medium punch, the combo was probably that light target combo, but the only problem about doing the light target combo is you got to do it after you have a drink, which is the, standing light punch, light kick, medium punch. But yeah, that only happens when you got it. Standing heavy punch. Collision push box has been expanded upwards, making it more difficult for Jamie to pass underneath airborne opponents during a combo. Wait, what? Collision push box has been expanded upwards, making it more difficult for Jamie to pass underneath airborne opponents during the combo. I'd have to see this one because I'm not that smart. Attacks. So they made it 1 frame faster. Oh well. I guess it just depends on this. Expanded hurt box on the body forward at the end of the active frames. It's on the. So it depends on this. Depending on how fat they made that motherfucker. Because 1 frame, you're not gonna notice the difference. But if it's fat now, because matter of fact, what is the site? Yeah, let's look at some of these changes while we look at some of these changes. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna be able to yap too long. Because I ain't gonna lie, that mug was kind of hard to punish. Because it's like if you don't hit this, then you're not hitting it. But I mean, I guess. I'm not like 18 frames of recovery. It literally just went up 1. It just depends. Like if it goes from being like if it goes like to here or something like that, that's where I'll be like, all right, that's kind of wild. But I'm not too mad at it. Standing heavy kick, advantage on hit change from 1 frame to 3 frames. They're making a lot of 3 frames too. So I don't know. Extended momentum left drive rush by 1 frame. So they're saying a lot about momentum. So I wonder how the drive rushes are actually going to be. Crouch immediate punch, recovery change from 13 frames to 15 frames when attack miss, expanded the hurt box. Okay, so Jamie did have some good buns. Like his space traps were some good ass space traps. So I wonder if they just felt like Jamie was really hard to punish. Oh, so maybe. So the attack startup changed from 9 frames to 8 frames, reduced the horizontal blowback when hitting the airborne opponent. So maybe, I guess, Jamie would anti-air basically with the crouching heavy punch, and he would get knocked back, so that he'd have to play neutral again and try to get it. So I think they're trying to fix that. Okay, that makes more sense. The devil inside bug fix. Fix the issue where the devil inside would not recover a drive gauge when the button is held as Jamie goes from level 3 to 4. Oh, because he has that little animation where he like turns up and stuff like that. Okay. Advantage on hit on the last attack is changed from -2 to -1. This is that target combo I was telling y'all about. Jamie will no longer drink if the kick is held after the second attack hits. Will no longer drink if the kick is held after the second attack. So if I'm not holding the punch button, I don't get the drink. But that's so hard to do because it's like you have to do. Oh, this is the overhead. Okay, that's fair. Actually, that's fair. I'm not too mad. It's the overhead. So like, yeah, and his range gets expanded too when he drinks, which is wild to think about. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was the like the Rekka. I was like, damn nigga, how's he gonna do it then? Fix the issue with a punish counter hurt box set before the third attack was mistakenly set as a counter hit. Really? What? So this was hitting counter hit and not punish counter? Is that what this is trying to say? Mm-hmm. The final attack can now be canceled to the super art level 3 or critical art. The overdrive version can also be canceled in the super level 2. I don't know if that's a great change. Well, actually, yeah, it could be. It could be. Initially, scaling 20% has been added to the second attack. I don't like the scaling. Yeah, I don't like the scaling. I don't like that. Increase blowback time on the medium and heavy versions after hitting an airborne opponent. So they go further back now that they hit because it's dive kick, right? No. Oh, this is palm. This is palm. Sorry. Well, why does it say swagger step? I feel like this is palm. Am I tripping? I might be tripping, y'all. If I am, I apologize. Come now, y'all ain't gonna show me the hitbox, man. Come on, man. I need to see it. That's the problem about moves, man. When you don't know the move names like that. I'm gonna just read and keep going. Huh. So I'm guessing a lot of Jamie stuff that he was just getting hit too far. So it was like he already had to work to get in, and once he was in, he was kind of play his game, but they kept pushing him back. So I'm guessing that's the changes they want to make. So this is DP. I'd have to see these changes in person. Okay. So they made this one faster, and then what do they do this one? Okay, that's cool. Because I think you could land and do this quarter circle forward kicks into a combo, but it was kind of difficult. Like I think Automatic had a video like that. I don't know too much about Jamie to whether I like these changes a lot. It seems quality life-ish. Like they just kind of gave him stuff to help him out. But I don't know too much about Jamie where I'm like, oh yeah, this is what we needed. And I was like, I gotta see it. But I do like that I could cancel Rekka into supers, like level 2 super or level 4 super. Let's see what they give Manon. Manon has a unique ability to pull opponents towards her with her 2 target combos, and we made changes to the hit effects when the first attack lands as a punish counter. We wanted to offset Manon's slow movement by improving her ability to move around and take the initiative in those attacks. On the other hand, we increase the risk of standing medium punch when it misses and tweak the disadvantage of the attack on block, making it less likely that Manon can string together consecutive standing medium punches and burnout. Oh yeah, that shit was terrible. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Target combo now produces a knockdown, allowing Manon to start her wake-up game on hit. Standing heavy punch. I don't know why I read that weird. Sorry. Now launches the opponent while pulling them in So you could directly go into combo from OD kicks. Wait, what? Other adjustments include removing the knockdown effect on the light, getting more diversity of so that's the weird part about this game is like I guess with the heavy knockdown you can kind of decide what you want to do or not, and it's that mind game. Now it's going to be faster. Is it going to promote niggas mashing more, or I don't know. I gotta see some of these changes in person because obviously I don't play Manon, so I can't really speak too much on these changes. Recovery change from 14 frames to 15 frames. Okay, so she can't just put you in the infinite. Knockback time on hit increased by 1 frame. The block advantage is increased from, so instead of, it's -2 now, so it'll be +2 on block, if I'm reading that right, in burnout. Crouching meat punch recovery changed from 13 frames to 15 frames when attack misses. Expanded the hurt box forward from 14 frames and 15 frames on misses. So it'd be possible to punish it now, but I kind of don't remember what the crouching medium punch looks like off the top of my head. That's the hardest part about these damn games. It's like visually, like, you know, obviously I played this game and I know this game, but it's like when you're just reading it and you don't play the character, you're like, what button is that? Oh yeah, that little sword swipe was kind of fast. So now it should be easier to punish with 15 frames. Okay. But see, I wonder if that was a typo because they said standing heavy punch. No. Oh yeah, because it brings them in. So you could do a combo off that shit now. What? Okay. Where was I at? Yeah, crouch it. So a lot of these, I guess these being -5 means you could jab them, but you can't jab crouching light kicks now. Seems that way. Additional scaling of 20%. Okay. Change the effect of the standing medium punch on a punish counter from a knockback on the ground to a sweep knockdown. Wait, change the effect of the standing medium punch on punish counter from a knockback on the ground to a sweep knockdown. So they're gonna be stuck there for a second. Wait, they're gonna be stuck there for a second. Oh my god, this is. Oh, see, they ain't got none of the target. Oh, that might be good. Oh, Manon might be scary. Manon might be a little scarier. Change the behavior of the standing heavy punch on punish counter from a knockback on the ground to a blowback knockdown. I gotta see how, because I'm reading it and it kind of makes sense. Change the effect when the opponent is hit on the ground from the blowback to a knockdown tailspin. I guess this is some of the stuff because, like, I think there was hits like I think Bison might have had some of that, like where some hits would just knock you back. As it's saying that you could just combo off these knockdowns now. So a lot more combo potential, I guess. Kimberly, I'm scared for what they did because Kimberly could be different. We're giving Kimberly her bomb spread different abilities on each strength level, really, which will increase the number of varieties at her disposal. Other changes are primarily ones based on common adjustments. By pressing medium and light or medium and heavy, you could change the detonation timing between the Kimberly. Wait, this will allow Kimberly to break down her opponents with strike throws. So smart placement will give Kimberly a big advantage. Light punch, medium, heavy. This is one of the target combos. I think this is the knockdown one, if I'm not mistaken. A little overshadow compared to the other target combos, so we change the combo hit to give it a better reaction. This especially is true in the corner, so that you can place your shrinker bombs and continue the advantage. Now Kimberly will be able to keep her unique situation where she started off offense with light attacks. Oh God, Kimberly. You know what's crazy is, like, I think good Kimberlys are already scary enough. They're like ones that are willing to sit there and play neutral with you. Now that she can really control it, like, she might have mix, bro. Where she already had mix before. Her mix might be stupid. And I gotta figure out a faster way to read this stuff, because, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you. Chat. This mug gonna be hard as hell to keep reading. I am not a fast reader. So I apologize. Wait, is that patch? Wait. Is that patch? Hold on. Is it live too? Well, obviously it's supposed to be live, but I kind of want to get through the notes first before I start messing around with the patch. Maybe I'll download it in the background. We'll see. It depends. I'll try to keep reading. Okay, so Street Fighter's updating. Cool. Modern. Yeah, let's start speeding through this. Or attempted to, at least. Crouching medium punch. Recovery when the attack. I think what they want to make it is that you have the ability to punish crouching medium punches now. That's what I'm learning. Damn, that. Hold on, how long is it? Downloading the game is messing up my stuff. Oh my god. Okay, wait. We're gonna pause it. So we're gonna finish reading first, and then that's because, yeah. Trying to download the patch almost blew up my whole shit. Yeah, so they're just trying to make it to where you could actually punish crouching medium punches, it seems. Expanded the hurt box appears wrapped around the feet between 6 to 18, starting from 6 frames to technical enemies. 13. So, okay. Reduce the pushback on block. So yeah, it seems like instead of doing light kick, and then they could get away from that to use your crouching medium kick, then drive rush and go doing that. It seems like they just want you to use more lights or be put in a strike throw mix. I guess basically put you in a strike throw mix. So if you chain lights together, you can just put them in a strike throw mix. That's what I'm assuming. Instead of using your crouching medium kick to drive rush in, and yeah. Jumping like attack, fix the issue where the block idle would appear on the first frame. Jumping heavy punch, decrease the initial combo value. Decrease the additional combo value. What? Okay. Change effect. Opponent airborne. Recovery on the final attack hit change from 24 to 19 frames. Expanding the hurt box. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think for characters I don't know anything about, I think I'm gonna just try to read the top. I'm gonna read a little bit because it's like some characters I don't know. The appeal of Marissa was clobbering people with heavy strikes, forcing massive damage, but her combo starters has had big openings, and combined with her slow walk speed compared to the other characters, she had trouble engaging in neutral. Marissa will now be able to get damage a little bit easier than before via different approaches, thanks to the changes made to her low attacks in conjunction with her perfect parry changes and updates that will make her combos and counterattacks hit their mark better from normal moves. And additionally, super level 1 will now activate on a throw, and the attack range for the first hit of her super level 2 has been expanded. Wait, what? I don't understand that one. What they mean by that? Yeah, I don't think Marissa could chain her lights together, so that's a good change. I'm not mad at this change. Sending light kick, pushback, hit reduced. Crouching light kick, the advantage. Oh, I think this is the first plus crouching light kick we've seen. Oh, that's different. Crouching medium kick attack on hit change from 2 to +3. So maybe she could chain this together to something? Because I don't know if her crouching medium kick is cancelable. I can't remember the normal off the top of my head. But if that mug is +3 now, on punish counter, what's that, like +5? Don't punish counter out at least 2 frames, if I'm not mistaken. Can now be canceled into super art until the second active frame. Okay. Increase the buffer time at the end of recovery. I don't know what that means. Increase knockdown time on hit by 7 frames. So I wonder what that leads to. Does she get a dash? What does she get out of that? Reduce the hurt box around her feet, upright. And, so this is her Gladius? No, I think Gladius is kicks. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely the roof of monger. Cause like Marissa's changes, I kind of don't know until I see them. Lily, I'm hoping Lily gets something. They got to do something for this character because it's like, dog, she's just a character in the game. Like, not even a good one. Not even a good one, gang. Lily's anti-air attacks such as Hornbeaker, back heavy punch, and crouching heavy punch, and other attacks saw their proficiencies downward, but techniques that move her forward, such as her forward dash or Desert Storm forward heavy punch, got adjusted to be stronger. In addition, medium tomahawk buster is now easier to incorporate into combos, which is a big change for Lily. Lily has a good comboality from our lights. So now when she doesn't have a wind-clad stock, you could use it to cover situations you were previously only overdrive, counter spire was an option. You know, I could read. It's just when I read something gets white font, I don't know, my eyes get lost in it. There was also a situation where standing and crouching light punch would not hit at the attack tips despite their long ranges, but we believe Lily would be able to maintain her drive gauge while fighting these situations. Super Art 2 had a longer and further period of invulnerability, Jesus Christ, compared to other Super Arts, so that's been adjusted. The startup of the standing version is now because she has an air version. Okay. Is now changed to a standing hitbox, in which is a change made so that it doesn't lose out to anti-air special moves after the screen transition. So that's modern, I guess. Assisted combos, forward dash, increased movement on her forward dash. I wonder what was her forward dash before. I'm kind of curious now. Cause how bad was it before to where they had to do that? Yeah, stats. There we go. Forward dash. I guess I go by this. 21. I can see her giving them 19. I can see him giving her 19. Okay. Reduce pushback on hit and block. Oh, that's interesting. No longer hits an opponent behind Lily on active 1. It's good. Because that boy, it never really happened to me, but I've seen this happen a lot, and that shit was doing everything for niggas. Jumping medium punch can now be canceled into special moves. Oh, that's nice. Expanded the hurt box around the body now disappears 3 frames later and remains till the end of recovery. So I'm guessing it's not as good. Turks that this got faster to -4, which probably won't be able to punish with a light because of spacing. Okay, that got better. Upward. This is probably just quality of life stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I had to ask Chalk about this one because all this stuff, I don't know. JP, what did they do to JP? I'm kind of curious, man. I'm trying to get to Cammy. Like, at least when I get to, I'm happy that like the characters I like to play are on the lower halves. So like now I can really deep dive and break down and all this other stuff because these other characters up here, I don't know nothing about none. So it's kind of harder to talk about them. So I apologize if I don't seem enthused or I'm not as good or whatever, blah, say blah. Okay. Damn, this seemed kind of small. Other than damage adjustments for specific special moves, no big changes for JP. Initially, scaling was added to his combo stars. Medium and heavy, I don't know what these are. Crouching medium kick, increased damage on his overdrive. What the fuck? Just adjustments on his damage, I guess. He does seem kind of strong for what JP is. Like JP, I feel like plays his game to the best of his abilities. So I can kind of see a world where like, yeah, we ain't gonna do too much. All right, fair. Jury. We looked into Justin Jury's ability to lock down opponents with some attacks, as well as the easiness and risk for opponents to punish her. Jumping heavy punch, the expanded hurt box makes it easier to trade with anti-air attacks, and the advantage on block was adjusted so now that it's +1 instead of +5 when it's blocked on the average height. Wow, that shit was +5. Never knew that. I think that's what is that? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna lie. Lie. What does jumping heavy punch look like? Oh, it is this. All right, so I'm not a liar. Yeah, that could have been +7. So they adjusted so it was +1. That's fair. Okay. Encourage a light punch. We adjusted the hitbox and it's taking me upward. So, low. Yeah, this stuff I don't know. That's the hardest part about some of this stuff. Is like you kind of don't know until you're in it. So, back heavy kick. Whoa. Oh, that's on hit. Okay. But even then, is that good? Because I think I was watching a Big Nasty Kale's video, and I don't remember that being that good, if I remember right. Oh, that's that. Oh, but that's cancelable, right? It says back heavy kick. What did I say? Say back heavy. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that does, but sure. Sure. DJ. What did they change the DJ? DJ's adjustments were primarily focused on tuning heavy, jackknife, maximum, and overdrive just cool. His neutral game won't see much change, but we adjusted him so his comboality and anti-air proficiency is a little better. Okay. So the startup of the heavy jackknife is much faster, making it easier to use as anti-air because of its faster startup time. It can also be comboed from up close OD air slasher. Oh, or overdrive. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. The opponent's recovery on block. Wait, what? Recovery on block is increased, meaning that the fast timing transition from overdrive funky slicer light kick version is a natural combo string. We also adjusted the. Wait, what? I gotta. That's one of them changes where I'm just like, nigga, huh? I gotta read. Gotta read. Reading is hard. And quality life. I don't know. Reduce the pitch back on hit when it. Okay. Yeah, these DJ changes don't. I don't know. Okay, I just got Cammy to Masters. I don't know if Cammy's going to be the character I take, because for those of you who don't know, I'm going to take one of the characters that I played and got to Masters. Like, serious. Like, I'm going to actually play Master Rank and all that stuff and see what I can do, right? So, I don't know what character that's going to be. So, I'm hoping they don't shoot Cammy in the legs, because I kind of need her to be good. I got another stream playing in the background, but I'm trying not to look too much so I don't spoil myself. Cammy's adjustments focus on adding more combo options and adjusting her situations after attack hits. Swing combination, considering how easy it is to hit with this attack and the ability to carry opponents to the corner, we adjusted this move so that the final hit and attacking with a medium spiral arrow, the situation after hooligan combination was slightly raised. Oh, wait. What? So I just learned about she pretty much had a 50-50, right? Between the low and the overhead. But you had to do swing combination into medium hooligan. But this is saying after hitting a medium spiral arrow, the situation after hooligan is slightly worse. I don't know if I don't think that was the situation. I think that might be fake, but I don't know. So if are they saying that you had the possibility of doing swing combination into medium spiral arrow into hooligan mix up and corner carry? So is this trying to say it's not going to take it that far? I'm kind of confused. Heavy cannon spec. The attack hitbox on the tip of the was higher than the opponent's, so Wait, allowing it to win out against standing medium crouching punch. Wait, what? I don't know. Canceling timing for the final attack is 2 frames later, so they just make this slightly harder. Is that what I'm reading? Increase blowback time when hitting opponent out of the air, so they go blowback time. I don't see that phrasing, blowback time. I don't know what that means. Reduce horizontal hurt blowback. Wait, reduce horizontal blowback when hitting opponent between the areas. Okay. I don't know what they did. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what they did. I don't feel no ways about this change. Reuse adjustments are aimed to tweak his situations after a special move connects to prior, improving the abilities of his attacks after using Dungeon Charge. By improving reuse situation after hitting a heavy Shoryuken or Super Art level 3, we're looking to achieve a balance between reuse traditional high damage and continuing his offense. Which we hope to increase the expected amount of damage he could dish out in a single interaction. What the fuck are they talking about? Why are they talking like Ryu's not Ryu? I'm kind of, what? While Ryu continues his offense, after a big hit, Dungeon Charge requires temporary stop in his offense, so we look to improve his boosted attacks in general, making it worth charging. This is especially true for a Super Art level 1 and level 2, which will give him more situations and combo damage previously unattainable. Ryu players will see better rewards when using these techniques, as they require 2 separate resources, Super Art and Dungeon Stock. So it's saying that, is it trying to say that like getting Dungeon Stock is a little harder and you have to fully commit to it, but when you get it, he could do anything? Is that what they're alluding to? Expanding the hurt box around the body from attack. Okay. So they're really shooting a lot of these crouch and medium punches. I think they seen Cammy and they seen Luke and it was like, yeah, we don't want y'all niggas to ever have that shit again. Okay. Jumping heavy attack. Oh, did it made this faster? What? Forward heavy kick, expanding the proximity block. Here's okay. Landing recovery. Wait, what? They made that faster? Damn. What does this mean? Huh. So if you land a light, it's +2? Is that what? This is recovery on hit changed according to the strength. Okay. I'm not too sure what I'm reading as far as this part goes. So this is just saying, I think level 1 and level 2 with Dungeon Charge is going to be boosted. Please shoot this nigga in the kneecaps. I'm not going to lie to you, YouTube land. I don't know. Please shoot this nigga. They're not going to, because he kind of needs a quality of life stuff. I don't know what they do. Can they make his moves like more recovery then? Like, can his moves stop being just doo-doo garbage? Because his moves are like nasty. Like, he got some nasty moves. He a nasty man. Shout out to the viewers in the chat. Well, let's see. Honda has received a number of expansions to his combo piecing in addition to the character-wide moves explained in a general balance overview. What is this? So this is, I think this is like sumo walk into the lift. Okay, by altering where the opponent lands after being launched by the OD Tenho cannon lift and reducing its combo count, it should now significantly differ from its normal versions, and now linking after hit, the second hit, a standing heavy kick or power stomp, even the center of the screen. Honda will also be able to use follow-ups after attack, after like a normal version. Oh god. Wait, what? We reduce the amount of damage. So what? So they made they really trying to get these medium punches out of here. Yeah, because this medium punch was stupid actually, now I think about it. So that's a fair change. But 2 frames, like I said, it's gonna matter, but it's not gonna matter at the same time. They gave him some scaling. Yeah, I don't know if these changes. I think that's my problem with these changes. Is none of them are like stick out like a sore thumb, or I'm like, oh shit. Like off top of my memory, I think they gave Marissa some quality life stuff. They gave Lily some quality life stuff. Jamie, I don't know if he got stronger. Luke seems like he got good. Like the only character where I'm like, whoa, right now is probably Manon. But to be fair, I don't know a lot of these characters, so I gotta get to a character I know. Blanca's most significant change is his ability to combo into his overdrive wild hunt, looking for opportunities to successfully connect with a punish counter, standing heavy punch, or hitting an opponent with a normal out of drive rush after they've been launched in the air. Make use of the large advantage that on hit alongside the opponent's ability to back roll on hard knockdowns to inflict heavy pressure, which paired with the Blanca Chandal. Okay, so they give him a damage increase on his crouching heavy punch. Okay. I'm trying to read all these, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know Blanca. So we're making progress. We're making progress. It's taking a little time. I'm not the fastest reader in the world, so I apologize if I seem dumb. Guile's projectile is now a bit easier to use. A number of the combo pieces have been extended. While these changes boost his combo damage and projectile-based game plan, Knee Bazooka, I like how they have it, Knee Bazooka instead of Bazooka Knee, can no longer jump over the enemy, which make it, wow. I feel like I've always seen dude use that. That's crazy. Making it, I feel like I've seen every Guile do that when they get knocked down. Damn, so Guile's really gonna have to jump out the corner and lose his charge, making it much more difficult for him to swap sides with his opponents while hitting a strike. This means that he would have to be careful not to give up too much ground. Is this typo? I don't know. He finds himself stuck in the corner. Sonic Boom and other projectiles. Guile's projectiles will now disappear faster when they're judged to have left the screen. Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary for how fast his projectile already is, and if he does a Sonic Blade and type of that. Horizontal. While the Sonic Hunter killing with is always making it easier for Guile to combo into a Sonic Hurricane on the air. An opponent who's been wall splatted by. Okay, so just So they really just kind of made him more of a. Like he's not gonna be as oppressive on offensive pressure. He's gonna be more of the traditional zoner. But damn, the fact that he can't do that side switch combo is kind of crazy. But he can do combos. I'm scared for Ken. I ain't gonna lie. If they shot Guile, I'm kind of scared for Ken. I feel like Jinrai kick nerfs are needed, but I don't know what else they changed on Ken. Okay, Ken had two major focuses. I cannot read. It's hard. I'm tired. Sorry. Two major focuses for his changes: offense and defensive properties of his Jinrai kick. Really, and his positioning after performing a throw in the corner. Ken's various offensive options forced opponents to make difficult second decisions. But making one more move often meant that she was only getting punched in the corner. But it also led to Ken's easy loop corner pressure. With the changes to perfect parry, Ken should find his common use normal parry less, giving Jinrai kick a boost in power, such as we reduced it and its follow-up's power slightly. We preserve Ken's advantage situations when hitting with his strikes as well as his corner carry, but have touched up at the Jinrai kicks and the, I don't know what that is, the positioning after a forward throw in the corner to give his opponents more of a fighting chance on his onslaught, as a few of the characters in particular were very limited in their options. Oh, so that's the low option during Jinrai. Okay. Medium Jinrai is more likely to be punished by a faster normal on block, or additionally. But see, medium one was the one where you get the gauge, so I wonder how negative they made it. Okay, so they're not even as strong as they once was. Okay. Increase the distance from opponent hit on counter on the corner. So does he still have throw loops? I wonder how far they made him. Extended the forward momentum. Okay, by 3 frames seems like a lot. When I feel like Ken was really good at doing standing drive rush jab. Hmm. Yeah, that seems like a lot. Yeah, they're nerfing all the medium punches, it seems. They don't want you just throwing out the big buttons. Not big buttons, but the good buttons. Like the medium buttons were really good. So it seems like they're touching all of those. Um, hmm. So does less damage on block. Yeah, because I guess that's what they changed. That makes sense. Because like I said, I think doing like a standing heavy punch into medium Jinrai into the low was like a bar of try to gauge. That shit was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Change the successful kind of. Okay. Wait, what? This is wow. What the fucky? That's crazy. Going from -19 to -5 is kind of wicked, gang. Yeah, I just want to see the Ken changes. I feel like they touched what they should. Jinrai was stupid, and they nerfed Jinrai, and I nerfed his throw. I'm not. You know, Ken kind of he got touched finally, but I'm actually okay with those touches. Like I would still consider playing Ken because of how these touches are. So I'm cool with that. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Chun-Li is a character I'm kind of interested in playing because I do want to learn the charge character. I don't know who that charge character is, but I kind of do want to play Chun-Li, so I'm interested in her. Chun-Li's main area of focus while helping her ability to fight on the ground with changes to her crouching heavy kick and 100 lightning kicks, as well as increasing the effectiveness of her potential kicks and the ability to anti-crouching heavy kick within the range of the same. With range around the same as her crouching medium kick, Chun-Li's crouching heavy kick will move with limited effective use. It has range has been increased, making it more useful as both a counterattack and a whiff punish. While it's more unsafe on block now, it should be a better tool in Chun-Li's powerful game. That's weird. It's weird how like Chun-Li was supposed to be the footsie character, kind of until like Mai came around and like did her job better. But it's weird how they kind of operated off of like we made her sweep better. It's like, do niggas really want to start throwing around sweep? We want Chun-Li to do that. We're giving each strength. We're giving each strength of the lightning kicks their own strengths, making them both easier to use and giving them clear uses. In particular, light lightning kicks. Startup has been changed to 5 frames, helping Chun-Li counter attacks. Wow, a special move. Could that be like a Ken Tatsu? If you get a punish, like can she go crazy with that and link that into something? I don't know. That being 5 frames is kind of weird to me. So I'm like, what they plan to do with that? Helping Chun-Li counterattacks certain moves and links where she's before lacked an effective choice. The OD version increases damage and makes it more viable for both combo pieces as a punish counter, giving it a wider range of uses than it was seen previously. By alternating intentional kicks after frames and hitbox, we reduced the number of situations where Chun-Li would whiff. Yeah, that was kind of bad. She would always kind of like mess up her thing. Oh, I don't know about that. Everybody else been getting their medium punches changed to 15. Why Chun-Li get 14? I don't know, Capcom. I don't know about that one. That one seemed kind of suspect. I'm watching. And wait, her sweep was -7? That should go to -9? -9 ain't what you think it is. Like, yeah, you can get a crouching medium kick, but -9? Man, I don't know. Oh no. This is where she flip over. Yeah, I think so. To +2 on hit. Okay. Wait, maybe it's not. I don't know. Cause what the fuck? Wait, what the? Wait, no, I gotta look. I'm not sure. Jury coming up too. Or no, maybe I already went past jury. I don't know. I'm getting delirious. That's how I know I shouldn't be streaming. I'm an old man. Down 4 heavy kick is this one. Okay. And then down 4 heavy punch is this. Is this the overhead? Yeah, overhead. Both overhead. Well, yeah, obviously. Oh, that might be better. That might be better. That +2 might change things. Okay. Increase So basically, if it's not on the screen, they want you to throw more fireballs. Okay, okay. 8 to 5 is huge. Getting more time to cancel in the super is huge. He changed the punish counter and knockback state to blowback state. What the fuck is blowback? So is that going to be more combo potential? Is that what they're trying to say? One thing I noticed too is they ain't touched nobody's health, actually, now I think about it. They ain't touched a single soul's health. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Damn. Okay. We gonna push through, chat. We gonna push through. I might end the YouTube stream after I read the patch notes, because then I might just make a video and go on what's it called. I'm trying to push through, yo. It's tiresome. Tiresome. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Zangief has the base hurtbox around his torso expanded, both weakening his throws and reducing his effectiveness in neutral with opponents' attacks. Now it's easier to hit. Hits result in an effectively reduction in the range of his own moves. I'm trying to think about what I'm reading as I'm reading it, rather than just reading. So I apologize. Forcing him to work harder in neutral than he had before. I told you Zangief was a problem. Niggas was gonna be crazy. Like, no, you just bad at the matchup. You don't like Zangief. Nah, that nigga was some bullshit. Especially with some drive rush. Headbutt, nigga. Man. So what is this? As a result of the hurtbox expansion, Zangief now finds himself at more of a distance from his opponents, even when close. In order to ensure his combos link and still function as they did, W Lariat hitbox has been expanded, while OD SPD range has been increased to preserve Zangief's identity as a grappler. Wait, so Wait, Drive of Impact was already shorter compared to other characters. In order to reach to not be too short alongside his hitbox, he will now move further forward during his Drive Impact. Okay. Huh. Okay. So Zangief will now appear slightly further back. Wait, but remain the same. I guess it's like for you to acknowledge it quicker. Is that what they're trying to say? I don't know. Like power stomp. Change all attacks from hits high to low. So it's a low. I feel like I never see him do the stomp, so I don't. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But I feel like I always hold down back anyway. So it's like, yeah, I guess they kind of screw. They didn't really do anything with Zangief. Like, I almost feel bad. Like, I wanted like not Honda, but yeah, Honda to get shot more than him, and I felt like he didn't. Our main focus with Dawson is taking a look at its properties of Yoga Blast and touching up how he fights in the medium distance. In order to boost his anti-air properties, Yoga Blast Hurtbox has been reduced from the time it hits box first appears, making it less likely for the attack to get canceled out of by attacks coming from sharp angles above. Additionally, the overdrive version has been given air invincibility when the attack appears, except for around the feet, giving it much higher return when successful, as well as it making it easy to use. Because of the slow startup of the heavy version of Yoga Blast, was unable to use this change effectively, such as heavy Yoga Blast forward, momentum hurtbox, and the opponent's reaction on hit has been changed, allowing it to be as useful as a powerful combo piece from the mediums and aboves. Grounded Yoga, Dawson will now be able to act faster out of Yoga flow while on the ground, making it easier to cancel otherwise and otherwise. The speed at which Dawson moves during Yoga Float has been increased, while not drastically changing, allows him to better find distance and opponents. I already feel like he was annoying to fight, and now you're saying that he's making it easier to get in and out and be more annoying and have a air invincibility on one of these moves? Nigga, what? Does he have a DP? Is that what that move is? Yoga Blast? Jumping heavy punch. Due to the small hurt box, Dawson's jumping heavy punch would often clash with anti-air moves such as Shoryuken, resulting in both attacks missing Dawson's attacking his recovery of his opponent. After he landed in the air, we expanded the size of the hurt box in all directions when the hurt box appears to prevent this from happening. So he gonna be some bullshit. His dive kick is now -3. Is that what that is? Oh no, maybe that's his slide. His slide's -3? No fucking way. What is this down forward? His slide better not be -3. Oh no, that's crouching. Okay, so that's crouching. So what the fuck is down forward? Down back kick. Is it this? Because it just says kick. Ah. Okay, that's fine. I thought that was something else. I was about to say, boy. Add a new hitbox and use the combo, making it easier to combo. Reduce the hitbox at the beginning. Yeah, which one of these had the air invisibility? I don't see it. What the fuck? What was it? Yeah, the command grab, right? Big Master Cammy in the building. What's happening? Going through these patch notes, man. Going through these patch notes. And man, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about these patches. Because it feels like something. It don't feel like the only characters that wow me so far is like Luke and Marissa. Or no, Luke and Manon. They didn't say nothing about it. They might have changed Ken's though. I don't know if Ken has a throw loop. At least in the corner. That was the only. But I don't know, because actually they made a lot of things -3 now. So a lot of shit be safe. So they could really do some bullshit with it if they want to. Adjustments. Rashid's impressive agility and special moves allow him to easily escape the corner while punishing his opponents into the corner. We've weakened his easily looped offense in the corner using forward throw while giving him a larger reward for hitting strikes in neutral. Forward throw. Rashid will now be further away from his opponent when successfully performing a throw. The ability to stay at disadvantage with a number of powerful strikes while in the corner after forward throw. It was extremely difficult for opponents to escape the pressure. In order to reduce the number of situations where this occurred, we altered the situations where Rashid finds himself in after throw. Was the one doing it. Damn, she was +19. Yo, did you see her changes? Her changes is crazy too. Overdrive whirlwind shot now requires less time to be held. Oh, shit. Damn. It can also now be linked from what? His target combo. Oh, shit. Due to the number of hits of OD spinning mixer, often beat drive impact. This is altered so that, like other characters' OD moves, this will not occur in the code. Wait, what move did Okuma have that where it would beat? Is Red Fireball? I'm trying to think of what move he had to where it would beat that. Man, that kind of spoiled that shit. Yeah, I think they got more quality of life stuff than buffs. Except Marissa's, I think she got a change to where she could do some stuff now. But I don't know. I have to see what Tay thinks about the Lily changes. Like so far with this patch, they got rid of Gal being able to do bazooka knee, and then the sweep changes is interesting. It seems like it's going to be more of a faster game. Like it seems like you're going to be able to jab people more or take your turn back more, because it's not like everything's -4. There's a lot of shit that's like -3 now. I think even like Marissa might have had the +3 or +2 crouch and leg kick. So it just seems like more mashy, if anything. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the patch notes. I'm not like, oh, this is great. I'm more like, Because even like I'm playing Jamie now, and like I was trying to look forward to his patch notes, and he could cancel his like, I think one of the special moves from his level 2 now, and then like super now. But everything else was kind of like, I got to see what they mean. I was just like, I'm not really like, oh my god, this is the greatest patch ever. It's like, I just got to see now. I just got to see. The fact that 3 frames makes a difference to where he could cancel this out of a target combo, that was kind of crazy. Nothing but, see, that's what's crazy about this patch too, is like, we ain't see no health adjustments. We ain't see no throw loops being taken out. We ain't see no level 2s get touched. Honda got better, but he ain't getting nothing touched. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how the community is gonna feel about it because, like I said, I'm always the last nigga you got convinced. But if y'all not feeling it, then what we doing? Yeah, Rashid got some changes. The main focus of Aki's changes were her combos and attack sequences, while most of her commonly used combo stars were given skill and weakened slightly. She also received a slight number of options in combos. Okay. No. From what I just read, it did not get touched. They said nothing about a level 2. So, they ain't saying nothing about a level 2. Standing medium punch was slightly more recovery on block. Aki would no longer be able to cancel standing medium stocks wrath after delaying the punish to a punish. What? Wait. See, it's harder when I'm reading this because I'm reading it, trying to picture what it means. But I have no clue what it means. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to fast forward these because these Aki changes don't mean nothing to me. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have the slightest clue what Aki does. Let's see. Ed, probably just gonna read the adjustment salary summary. Oh my god, I said salary. I am tired, gang. Ed's ability to make use of his cycle flicker after a forward throw in the corner was extremely powerful, especially against characters who didn't have a good way to reverse the pressure. We also took a look at his ability to start combos with his long reach and normals and the ease to close gap of said combos. After rooting using his cycle cannon super assault our super art. As a result, we changed the situation where we left him forward throw after giving him new momentum options from his iconic cycle flicker. She is, but I'll probably go and touch her. I think she's weird. I don't like weird combos. So like her having the whole ass gimmick. I know like I played Mai, but Mai was a lot easier than I don't know. Maybe these changes are different. I kind of want to play Chun-Li, but the Chun-Li changes didn't impress me too much. I kind of want to play a charge character. I never play a charge character. I look at Lily. I don't know. Manon, to me, the only character that screams like, yikes, I'm scared, is Manon so far. Manon, Kimberly. Cammy, I don't know really what they did with her. The advantage in position on the successful throw has significantly altered, especially in the corner. Ed will no longer be able to throw or hit. Wait. Ed will no longer be able to throw or hit with a held cycle flicker as right as the opponent recovers, thus making it continue his attacks after a forward throw much more risky. I gotta see what they mean by that. With cycle flicker now cancelable into kill rush. Wait, what the fuck? What? Oh, that's kind of cheap. I feel like, yeah, instead of cycle flicker, you just cycle flicker into kill rush, right? But I guess that's how's that gonna work? What the fuck? I don't know. This seemed more of a nerf than anything. So it seems like Ken, Rashid, and Ed got touched, but from the corner throws. So I don't know if they have throw loops or if it's just more so you could jab them out of them throws. Nah, I don't know. Kuma gave his opponents few options when faced up against his powerful neutral game and attack sequences by tweaking the pushback of his moves on block and the properties of his attack sequences. We're giving his opponents a bit of help when faced with Kuma's number roll options. So forward heavy punch, fireball, and heavy adamant flame. Kuma would often use these moves to avoid punishment on block. We reduce the amount of pushback on block to ensure he's more likely to eat a counterattack while trying to preserve the ease of use of the attacks. I believe Kuma closer to his opponent when blocked after using a drive rush attack. Attack after from drive rush. I cannot read. Making this buff is somewhat situational as well. Crouching heavy kick was a pair of them. This way you're a little too close. Oh. Wait, the only version of Demon Ray can now be cancelled instead of time up. What the What's that? What is this move? don't know what that move is. Like some moves, I'm just kind of confused on what they want him to do. Wait, so that's his super? So what can he cancel? Well, he could demon flip into super? Nigga, what? Is that what they're trying to say to me? I hope they shoot this nigga's kneecaps. At least on scissors. Just make scissors more punishable. That's all I ask. Where the fuck? Why can't I scroll down? Alright. And Bison already. Oh, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking too much. Reading too much. And Bison's already boasting powerful offense out of his first class drive rush and commands in the neutral game with a standing heavy punch and double knee press. With the system changes being introduced on the upcoming patch, particularly those perfect parry, and Bison might likely receive a further boost to his offense. After taking this into consideration, we reduce the effectiveness of the number of his moves, including the standing light punch with the deadly parry, drive rush, standing heavy punch, which gives him a combo on normal hit. And finally, his back fist combo, which allows him to set up the perfect command. After further push of his offense, we additionally improve the situation where M. Bison finds himself in when a number of his special moves. All right, I feel like the translation is not the greatest too, because finds himself in when a number of his special moves hits. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I just can't read it. As they were not seeing much use, this should give M. Bison another avenue of attacks and keep the opponent guessing. Back fist combo, is that the bomb plant? I guess, right? M. Bison will have a hard time launching an offense against his opponents from the center of the screen when using drive rush to attempt to hit it. But on the other hand, that will be easier to pressure opponents after planning them out. Wow. Like, I'm reading it, but it's not making sense to me. Yeah, I'm just kind of confused, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, but that's the weird part about that change. Is like that was like a guaranteed safe thing. So it's like now if I drive rush, I have to do something unsafe to get you to not press throw. Or is that, I guess, but in a weird way, so with that situation, say I press a button that doesn't have too much recovery, like a medium, or say a light. Say I do crouch and medium punch or crouch and medium kick into a medium punch. And say you do a delayed throw. By you doing a delayed throw, you might initiate the throw, and then if I take that throw, I'm getting that drive gauge back. That's where I'm like, I don't know if I like that change. Now, if I press a heavy, and a heavy has too many recovery frames or whatever, block frames, whatever, all right, cool, that makes sense. If I press a light, obviously it's not real no more, so it's like, yeah, you get to throw them. Unless it's always a guarantee you get to throw them. I gotta see how it is. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. Because that one is like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who the winners are of this patch. I'd have to check Twitter. Because me reading the patch, and obviously I don't know everything. I think it just seems like a quality life patch. Rather than, it seems like they didn't want to do too much with Elena coming to the game. Especially if Elena's supposed to break the game how it is. And it feels like they kind of did that with the system. I don't know if this is good for the health of the game. Like, I think the characters that were bad seem like they're getting love. Okay. Terry's overall character where we feel the majority of his moves were acceptable place. Because of this, the focus of the update was to make his combos a bit easier to use and to help him a couple of his moves stand out a bit more with the small tuning and properties, standing medium punch with a slight boost reach. power drive, medium punch, heavy punch with the boosted damage and power skill. Crack shoot. I hate crack shoot. I ain't gonna lie. Crack shoot some bullshit. It just seems like they gave Terry quality of life stuff. Wait, what? Round waves are low now? That's kind of cheap for a fireball. It makes sense, I guess, but damn. Yeah, it just seems like, oh, damn, they're gonna shoot mine, huh? With the powerful tools, keeping opponents away in the mid and long ranges, as well as their ability to repeat the certain avenues of attacks with little risk, Mai was too effectively to keep her opponent's choices with a limited when she was on offense, such as tweaking and standing heavy punch. Recognize the main problem is coming from limited ability to additionally change time. Wait, what? So you can't just throw out standing heavy kick, it seems. So standing heavy punch doesn't do as much drive gauge damage. And doesn't push you far out as much. So when sweep misses, it's super slow now. I wish they... One thing I wish they made it easier to combo into level 1 though. I'm cool with these changes, but it's like that level 1 not combo mid screen without EX is kind of whack though. In my personal opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the patch. I don't know if I'm like, oh, they cooked or oh, it's great. Da da da. I'm not sure about the patch. I wanna. I want to download this patch, but it was tanking my stream when I tried to download it earlier. So here's what we might do. Who was a patch winner? I think Honda, Manon, Marissa got some quality of life. Lily got some quality of life. Dawson got some quality of life. I don't really feel like there was too much. I feel like in a weird way, Ken, Bison, and Mai kind of got the most nerfs. But even then, like I don't think Ken's nerfs is that crazy outside of the corner. Mai seems like she kind of got shot a little bit. Bison, I don't understand Bison's changes. I think. Reezy, come to the Twitch. I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream here. And then I don't know. Cause I want to download this patch while I'm streaming, but that shit was tanking my stream. So I wonder if I end one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna end the YouTube one and I'm still gonna stream on Twitch. And then I'm gonna lab for a little bit, and then that's what I'm gonna do with the Elena stuff, because I kind of do want to play